Original Game Boy games are getting harder to find, especially if you want them in good condition and boxed. However, there's an increase of sellers trying to cash in on this by selling replica boxes as the real deal. And how do I know this? Well, it just happened to me. From this selection, only Kirby Dream Land is a genuine box, whereas Probotector 2 and Battletoads is a replica. The first thing that I noticed is that the Nintendo logo on the replica is not as sharp. The edges look like they need anti-aliasing. It's got like this jagged edges. And also the R symbol on the Nintendo logo is almost a blob, whereas on the genuine one you can see the R letter. Another thing is that the texture of the replica box has this bumpy feel to it and it's matte, whereas the genuine one has a flat, glossy surface. Another thing to look at is the print quality. The text is just a little bit blurry on the replica, whereas on the genuine one is sharp. And if you look at the original Nintendo seal of quality label, the replica doesn't shine as much as the original one. If you shine it on the light, you can see that the original one has this shine to it, whereas the replica is just flat. The most obvious thing is when you open the box and pay attention to the two flaps inside. Now, not all boxes have this, but there is a gold number. In the original one has a shine to it, whereas on the replica it's blurry and it does not have that shine. Another thing to notice is the shape of the flap. On the replica it's very squared, whereas on the original one the corners are rounded off. With the cartridges it's a lot easier to tell which one is a replica. The number one thing to look at is the embossed number on the label, whereas on the replica it's just nothing on there. And on the replica, for some reason, there's a massive hole at the bottom, which obviously should not be there. And for some reason, this replica has a tri-wing screw. And the Nintendo text is just not as pronounced on the replica. So let me know what you think, and I hope this helps people out there and not fall a victim as I have. Alright, thank you for watching, and see you next time.